In today's video, I've got 5 facts about Maple from the series BOFURI / a character analysis video. We will be going over Maple's bio, abilities and equipment in the anime, her voice actor's vitality stat, and more. Now, a quick warning that there will be spoilers, so just a heads up. And for more weekly anime character facts videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Anyway, with that being said, let's roll intro and get straight into the video. Maple, whose real name IRL is Kaede Honjou, is the main protagonist of the BOFURI series and the guild leader of Maple Tree. Because of this, she obviously made her debut in episode 1 of the anime and chapter 1 of the manga. Her name in-game is a reference to Maple Story, which is an MMORPG. Maple has grey shaded eyes, a fair skin complexion and short black hair with a white clip piece on her left side that she wears both IRL and in New World Online. This clip is said to resemble that of a compass as it has 4 triangular points that each point in the cardinal directions of north, east, south and west. She stands at 4'9", that is roughly around 145 centimeters. Attire-wise, IRL, Maple wears a pink and white striped hoodie with matching shorts, and she is also seen in her high school uniform. As for NWO New World Online, when she first entered the game, she was wearing the beginner's attire of a beige shirt, brown belt, shorts, leggings, and ankle-high brown boots. Later on, in the first episode, she beats the Hydra by eating it and gets her unique set of armor known as the Black Rose Armor or Armor of the Black Rose. It has a black and red theme with a rose crest on the front that consists of a chest piece, gauntlets, shin guards, boots, and a breastplate. Some of her skin is exposed, but does have a red fabric covering most of her. She also has a couple of other looks, I guess you could say, and I'll get into these later in the video. As well as her armor, she wields her shield, the replica of the Dark Knight, and a short sword inside a sheath strapped to her waist. Personality-wise, Maple is, how can you put it, an airhead. She has a very simpleton personality and is definitely clumsy, as we have seen this almost be a virtue in finding secret locations within the online world. Her clumsiness also combines with how easily embarrassed she gets, as she was muddling up words and even bit her own tongue during an interview in-game. Maple also has a fair innocence about her, as she doesn't hold grudges, is very friendly, and above all, just wants to have fun with her friends. She has a weakness for special promotions, anything cute, or random objects that are, seemingly useless, but to her are interesting. There is a kind of flip side to her personality where, she is pretty reckless. She can rush into things and most of the time doesn't think about what she is doing. Now, this is pretty much the basis of the series, as this personality trait of hers is the reason that she put all of her skill points into vitality. This, of course, isn't a bad thing, as she has pretty much made herself a boss character now, as referenced by the game's admins. Being who she is has also landed her some amazing and overpowered skills as a result of her strange actions. She is also totally random too. I don't know what goes on inside her head, but I would love to know. The prime example of this was using skill points on her turtle Syrup in order to make it capable of flight. It's just so random, but genius at the same time. Maple's Japanese voice actress is Kaede Honjou. She has voiced other characters such as Sakura Minamoto in Zombieland Saga, Kokoro Yotsuba from Kami-sama Minerai, Hikari Takanashi in Interviews with Monster Girls, Koyumi Koisuke from Comic Girls, and more. Maple's English voice actress is Megan Shipman. She has voiced other characters such as Yuzu Aihara in Citrus, Yuzuru Yamai from Data Live, La Brava in My Hero Academia, Mayuri Shina from episode 15 forward of Steins Gate Zero, and more. When it comes to her equipment, Maple has 4 sets of armor at this moment in time. She has, of course, the Black Rose armor that she gained from the Poison Dragon, which actually took Maple more than 7 hours for her to devour. Yeah, she equips this with the Dark Knight Shield. This is her main set of armor, if you will. It specializes in, obviously, defense, poison, and paralysis. This armor is also pretty badass in the fact that it can draw skills from her other armor sets and equip them to this one. Next up is Loving Sacrifice. This is Maple's angel form that specializes in, again, defense and healing. Anyone in her circle of influence also gets her same vitality points for as long as they remain inside this circle. This also comes at the cost of some of Maple's HP. In this form, it has a white and gold theme. Maple herself has angelic wings that can be used for flight, a halo, and her hair color turns blonde, Super Saiyan style. Then we have Atrocity, which is the opposite of the last one, where this is Maple's demon form. She becomes this huge 4-armed beast of a demon. Maple gains 1000 HP when she uses this form, and once that HP drops to 0, she is then returned to her original form and completely healed. In this form, she also gains the Predator skill, in which she can summon a shadow demon that has awesome speed and better reach. Finally, Machine God. This one is Maple's mecha form that comes equipped with lasers, railguns, and all sorts of other mechanical weapons. Again, in this form she can fly and also deploy some parts of the armored weapons via a particle state. Let's go through the vast majority of Maple's skills and what we all want to know, her vitality stat. Now, Maple has a lot of skills, so I will go through most of them, but not all, otherwise this video will be the longest thing ever. So, starting with her active skills. Cover allows her to protect a nearby party member. Vitality gets a 10% boost when active. Cover move instantly puts Maple between her target and the enemy as long as they are in her line of sight. Provocation allows Maple to draw the attention of a monster to one specific point. This one has a cooldown period of 3 minutes. Meditation will recover 1% of Maple's overall HP every 10 seconds. Shield attack is pretty self-explanatory, but it allows Maple to attack with her shield. The downside is that the power of this strike is dependent on the user's strength stat. Counter takes the damage Maple had just received and adds it to her next attack. Pierce Guard is a skill she has to activate and able to completely nullify the effects of piercing attacks her shield would take. Quick Change again is another self-explanatory one in which Maple can quickly change between preset equipment. Crystallize gives Maple immunity from bad statuses for 1 minute. Their AGI is also reduced by 50%. Again, this is another one with a 3-minute cooldown. Woolly makes Maple puff up into a giant ball of wool that had the same defense stat as its previous user. Next up, passive skills. Hydra Eater nullifies the effects of both poison and paralysis. Venom Incantation. Poisonous attacks get a 20% chance of instant death regardless of whether the target is immune to poison or not. Absolute Defense multiplies vitality by 2. Stout Guardian's effect is that once per day, Maple can endure an attack that would kill her, but instead leaves her with 1 HP. Bomb Eater reduces the damage from explosions by 50%. Fortress multiplies vitality by 1.5. Inhumane gives Maple the effect of increasing her vitality by +1 with a max of +25 for every time she receives an attack. The bonus resets every day. Connection to the Underworld is pretty awesome as it doubles the effects of items. And now, equipment skills. Hydra gives Maple the access to the skills of the Poison Dragon. By consuming MP, poison magic can now be used. These skills include summoning the 3 heads of the Hydra, summoning a mist of poison from her shield with lethal poison breath, paralyzing her enemies with the snap of her blade closing it into her sheath, with Paralyzed Shout, Venom Cutter, Venom Capsule, Acid Rain, and more. Devour, or Mirror of the Dark Knight, allows Maple to consume things into her shield and store them as MP. It can even devour magic and turn that into MP. This is obviously, very OP, so it has a 10 use per day limit. Whatever is devoured is then doubled. Seeping Chaos gives Maple access to the 3 Seeping Chaos skills, such as Predator, which in the manga summons 2 Predator Devils to fight by your side, but in the anime was a tentacle-like demon. Seeping Chaos is the skill where black light oozes out of Maple and shoot out again what look like hydras, though they are, the demons from the previous Predator skill. And, the final skill is Atrocity that I talked about earlier, in which once per day, Maple can turn herself into a demon. Crystal Wall is the skill Maple uses when using Loving Sacrifice, where she summons a wall that has the same HP as hers. It has a 5-meter radius and a 5-minute cooldown. So the burning question really is, what is Maple's vitality stat? Now, during the Silverwing fight, it was confirmed that Maple's vitality was 1104 plus 110 cover. And at the time of this video's making and the current point of the manga, Maple's vitality stands at 12,180 and plus 1,218 cover, which is insane. Whew. But yeah, we made it. Awesome. Thanks for watching. This is my video, 5 facts about Maple from the series BOFURI. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to see more characters from this series, let me know in the comments. Now, a quick shout out to Warwick and Animator22 for supporting me on Patreon, as well as the beautiful bunch displayed on the screen, and of course, the rest of you supporting me on the other tiers. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting me. If you're interested in what rewards I have to offer on my Patreon, the link is below. Don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed this video, check out those other links in the video description, and subscribe for more anime content. Till next time, my fellow weebs, peace!